Have you ever sipped a glass of wine and wondered about the journey behind each flavor? Each note that dances on your palate? Well, today, we dive into the captivating story of Ana Diogo-Draper, a winemaker whose journey from the lush vineyards of Portugal to the prestigious cellars of California embodies not just the art of winemaking, but the pursuit of a dream fermented into reality. Join me as I uncork Ana's story, a narrative steeped in passion, perseverance, and the transformative power of following one's heart in the world of wine. But first, let's get into that intro. Welcome to Beats and Wine Stories. My name is Steve, and I'm your host through this vast world of wine and the music that dances along with it. Join us as we journey through the sensory experiences that define cultures, awaken the palate, and stir the heart. So grab your favorite glass and let the journey begin. This is Beats and Wine Stories. Ana's voyage into the world of wine began in college. Amidst the beautiful vineyards of Portugal, where an inspiring winemaker and a class in agricultural engineering sparked a love affair with the craft of winemaking. It was here, in the experimental cellars of her university, that Ana's passion was nurtured, leading her to the harvest of Alentejo and ultimately to the pivotal moment of her 2004 harvest internship in Napa, California. California, known for its iconic vineyards and pioneering spirit, became the backdrop for Ana's aha moment. Surrounded by inspiring women winemakers, she realized that her dream wasn't just possible, it was calling her. Love for winemaking, and as fate would have it, love for her future husband cemented her path in the Golden State. Fast forward, and Ana Diogo-Draper, the once intern, has risen through the ranks to become director of winemaking at a renowned Napa winery, crafting award-winning wines that sing praises of both her Portuguese heritage and Californian terroir. Leveraging the Naked Wines platform, she has successfully launched her independent label, blending structure with elegance and introducing wine lovers to the delights of lesser-known varietals. So, what's Ana's winemaking style? I want you to think hands-off yet intuitive, terroir-driven yet fruit-forward, bold yet elegant. She revels in playing with varieties both familiar and obscure, always with a nod to her personal mantra, which is, quote, "Winemakers love to make wines that they love to drink," end quote. From the robust flavors of Cabernet Sauvignon to the nuanced profiles of Tempranillo and Touriga Nacional, her creations are a homage to the vineyards that bear them. Ana's wines are not just bottles filled with exquisite blends. They are stories of her journey, from the sun-drenched hills of Portugal to the diverse landscapes of California and back. Her relationships with growers in Amador County, Sonoma, Pine Mountain, and her native Portugal ensure that each glass is a sip of premium fruit, nurtured by long-standing partnerships and a shared commitment to excellence. Quote, "I wanted to be an independent winemaker, to craft the wines I dreamt of, to pitch the wines I wanted to make, to know my worth and be fearless," end quote, Ana shares. In her wines, we find not just the flavors of her journey, but the spirit of a winemaker who bridges worlds, unites communities, and inspires us all to pursue our passions with courage and heart. As this episode comes to an end, let's toast to Ana, to the unifying power of wine, and to the dreams that lead us to unexpected places, transforming us and the world around us, one glass at a time. May your glasses be full and your spirits even higher inspired by stories of passion, perseverance, and the art of living well. And to continue the journey beyond the stories being shared, dive into our curated playlist. It's a playlist that reflects today's vibe. You can find the playlist in our show notes. It's more than just music. It's an experience waiting to be discovered, and I can't wait for you to sip and vibe to it. Let's connect on Instagram at beatsandwine.podcast. Let me know what your biggest takeaway from the story is. You can also find us online at beatsandwine.com. And for Anna's wine, visit nakedwines.com. The link is also in the show notes. Thank you again for joining. Thank you again for listening in. I appreciate you so much. And until next time, cheers to your exceptional self.